What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a full training session on my off day. I'm going to get a full day's worth of training in, get a shooting session in on my own. I've got a really cool goal shot that I'm going to put up and get some top ins work in, and then we're going to do an upper body lift. But I wanted to show you all the prehab that I do as well, because that's one of the most important pieces of being a professional footballer, is getting those consistent work in on the prehab side of things so that you can warm up properly for your training session. Okay, so 3 different types of bands that I'm going to be using for today's prehab work. One is just a regular knee band. The other is 2 separate types of bands. So you got 2 different thicknesses. There you go. One is like a very small one for my ankle mobility work, and then the other one is for knee and hamstring and glute work as well. So we're gonna actually do this all out at the field to make it really easy and applicable to you guys as well. All right, and for those who are wondering, this is the football boot we're gonna be playing in today. Nike Tiempo Legend 10 Elite Special Edition Gold colorway. Unreleased. Let's get it. The first set of prehab exercises you guys are seeing right here are forward band walks, lateral band walks, and then you have lateral, forward, and reverse band leg extensions, all of which are super, super important for getting the activation in your hips and your glute area, a really big problem area for most footballers when it comes to muscle injuries and joint injuries and things like that. Very, very key for footballers warm up. All right, so the next sets we're gonna be using the bigger band, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it around the goalpost. You can use any sort of solid material, or like a chair or something that doesn't slide around, or a friend can hold it for you. And I'm just gonna loop it like this to give myself an able to pull. I'm gonna put it around my knee, just on the back of my kneecap like this, and I'm gonna go to tension, push forward, and then pull back and push in with my quad and knee to really get that knee activated. So we're gonna go 10 each side. The next set of exercises is all based around the ankle, Achilles, and foot area. Very, very important for footballers, no matter what type of pitch you play on or what age you are. Very good for getting those little muscles and those little tendons firing so that once you get on the pitch and you're changing directions, there's no issues with any sort of activation in that area. And finally, a traditional warm-up, which most of you guys will do before a session, especially with a team, but also very important to do while you're on your own. I know it's something that a lot of players don't want to do because it's boring and it's annoying, but it's so important to make sure you don't get muscle injuries during a session, especially one that includes any sort of striking the ball, shooting, sprinting, or rapid change of direction. Those are often movements that lead to injuries if you're not warmed up properly and you don't do the proper strength work prior to or after the session. My entire goal with this first exercise is getting my muscles firing, making sure that I'm dribbling in different directions for more of the explosive movements later on in the session, and getting a feel for the ball. That's all it is. I'm not going through at a full pace. It's just to get those muscles activated and continue that warm-up process, especially on a day where I'm not doing a full-length session. It's only just about 45 minutes to an hour just to get the body moving and ready for the week.
All right, quick tip for those of you who are trying to break in football boots. So what I do is I play, for the most part, in these unlaced in the first part of the training session. And then what I'll do is every rep or two, depending on how my feet feel, I take the boots off and then put them back on and then leave them unlaced until I get to the point where I absolutely have to have them laced up for like a shooting or any sort of striking or passing sequence. So that's a quick tip for you guys for breaking in football boots.
Now we move into an exercise that is one of my favorites for a shooting warm-up, so to speak. Basically what you're doing is you're juggling the ball, or you can have a partner passing back and forth, and as soon as you decide to go in your head, if you're alone or a partner says go, you dribble through those cones and pass it firmly into one of the two sides of the goal. You can use mini goals if you don't have a big goal, or two cones if you will, or even partners if you wanted to. But the idea is just to get that at pace dribbling and then releasing the ball out of your foot. Really great for a striking ball sort of session. This iteration of the box drill is one of my favorites. You can translate this anywhere across the 18 or even inside the 18 if you wanted a little bit more precision type training for your shooting sessions. All we're doing is dribbling diagonally around the cones in sort of a figure eight movement, making a move, dribbling, taking a touch outside, and then having a rip on goal. That's all it is, really incorporating that short, sharp, turning type of touches, and then you're gonna get a finish in as well. The final finishing pattern is a very game realistic type of thing. All I'm doing on either side is cutting outside, cutting back inside, taking a touch across the 18 and finishing. Very, very simple. This is applicable to outside backs, wingers, attacking mids, forwards, really anybody who gets in right outside the 18-yard box and likes to get rips in on goal from those types of angles. the gym workout for this video is everything that is in the phase 1 of the in-season lifting program. So if you're somebody who is interested in a full-scale lifting program for while you're in season, that's not only good for you as far as loading perspective goes, but is a little lighter and allows you to get those minute strength gains during your season. Check out the link in the description box below. This is obviously phase 1. It's one of the workouts in phase 1. You've got 3 other workouts, and you've got private access links to the workouts that I've done now, and I've basically go through each exercise and show you how to do it. You get private links to those video playlists that include these exercises as well as the other ones from the other 3 workouts in phase 1, and then you've got 4 workouts for phase 2, 3, and 4 as well, and that's the same for the off-season programs, which are now available as well. So fantastic strength work. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing is based on stability, core work, and really building rotational and transverse plane strength, which is a very important aspect of being a footballer, especially at the higher levels as you get higher and higher. So make sure you write these exercises down, make sure you have those in your bank so you can go back to these types of workouts and have them in your notebook or your mental notebook, or if you want them just in PDF form, you can head to my website and purchase them for yourself. So they're on there as well. All right guys, that about wraps up the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the training session and the lift. What I'll do is I'll put all of the equipment that I'm using in these drills, including a lot of the bands and stuff, I'll leave Amazon links down in the description box below. It's a great way you guys can support the channel at no additional cost to you, and it really helps out for me to be able to create content like this. The other thing that I wanted to mention, the other link that will be down in the description box is in-season and now off-season training programs for you guys. So those will be available on my website down in the link down below. Hope you guys enjoyed that video today. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As always, be awesome, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.